tired of knocking doors and getting shut down? And you know that if you could get on more roofs, you'd sell more? Well, today I'm gonna show you exactly how to make that happen. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly the words to use to knock doors, how to say those words so homeowners lean in instead of shutting you down, and how to book more inspections. And at the end, I'll give you a guide that utilizes our framework to show you how we've helped reps double and triple their sales in the field. And it's totally free for you to download. Hey guys, my name is Jay Bradley, and I travel the country helping thousands of sales reps and hundreds of roofing owners grow their businesses through active recruiting, door-to-door sales training, and even more. Let's dive in. So today we're going to cover intro, which is the framework that I utilize to help roofing contractors. Number one, introduction. How do we introduce ourselves? Number two, why are we nearby? Number three, the tender. What are we actually offering? Then we want to get the homeowner to relax, which is the R, and then finally the O, which is obtain information. And I'll show you each one of those steps. We're going to start with the I, which is introduction. And virtually, I know so many people want to do things differently, but I still say my name and introduce myself. Hey, my name's Jay. I'm with 123 Roofing. Maybe I'm old school about that, but that's just kind of what I believe. Very simple, very straightforward. Your name, your company. Now, the N is where we start building this little curiosity into what they're doing, right? Because people don't want to buy roofs. If I was to say the word damage, then people would turn me away. So what I want you to understand is this is where the curiosity comes to play. So my way of saying this is, hey, I'm Jay with 123 Roofing. That's the I. And then the N is, I'm in the neighborhood because some of your neighbors just so happen to be qualifying for a new roof through their insurance carriers. So today we're taking a little bit of time out of our day to see if potentially some of the other neighbors qualify, just checking with folks that we haven't had a chance to see yet. So I'm just building curiosity to let them know that potentially maybe they qualify. Like that's what the curiosity and the N is all about. They're not interested in buying a roof, folks. Never have, never will. But they may very well be interested in qualifying for a new roof. It's kind of like selling a cake. Some people sell cakes talking about the ingredients they make, and they got the flour from Italy, and they have the best frosting in the world, and this cake is the best ingredients in the world. That's kind of selling the ingredients, the product, what it's built of, right? However, if we sold that same cake and said, listen, if you buy this cake, we pretty much guarantee that your wife's gonna be happy for the rest of the day. Now we're selling something that will actually change their lives, which is their wife being happy for the day. So that's what we're doing with that curiosity. We're trying to bring that in and kind of change the little things up. You're still using that curiosity, but you're just being honest with them at the end of the day. Like, we're just trying to get on a roof. I think sincerity goes a long way with homeowners. So why are we curious? Why are we pitching it this way? Why are we trying to be honest with our homeowners? Because a lot of times when I go around the country and train roofing contractors, the reason they're bringing me in is because of desperation. They're trying to grow their businesses. And when they go to grow their businesses, that desperation unfortunately shows at the door as well. So what I want to do is show them a tried and true way of showing how curiosity can get you on the roof. And once you get on more roofs, I mean, it's game over at that point. Okay, so the T is for tender. Tender just means what's the offer, right? What is the offer? I don't just train roofing contractors, I train door knockers of all types. So the reason I built intro was because it was universal. But for us, we're obviously offering the free roof inspection. It's all about selling that inspection, right? If we can just get the inspection and get on the roof, then we can do all the rest of it. So I strongly suggest not trying to pre-sell the roof. We're just gonna offer the free roof inspection. So if we do the first three steps, we say, hey, my name's Jay with 123 Roofing. We're in the area because some of your neighbors are qualifying for a new roof, it turns out. So today we're just offering a free roof inspection. Now, relax, or the R part of intro, is probably the part that most people will not land correctly. It almost sounds salesy whenever you try to get them to relax. So from my perspective, I don't like the no cost, no obligation. I would rather say that, hey, good, bad, or indifferent, at least we'll know what's going on with your roof at the end. That's just the relaxed part of me. So if we were to put the first four parts together, hey, I'm Jay with 123 Roofing. Today we're in the area doing some free roof inspections. Turns out some of your neighbors are qualifying for a new roof through the insurance carrier. So the inspection takes about 5 or 10 minutes to do a quick free inspection, let you know whether you qualify or not. Good, bad, or indifferent, at least at the end of the day, you'll know what's going on up there. That's the first 4 steps. Now we're gonna talk about how to obtain the information from the homeowner. Obtaining the information is, to me, the most vital part. Now, I don't have it in my hand, but I would usually have some type of paper and some type of pen. That's my hammer and nail. Having paper and pen in your hand is such a big deal because once I go through my pitch, I'm gonna give a closing statement and then ask for their name without waiting for the answer. So at the end, I always say, sounds good, right? click my pen, look down at my paper and say your name. It's just a way for them to just kind of sort of see that you're a professional. So let's put the whole thing together and then I'll talk about a couple of different options that you could utilize in that scenario. Hey, my name's Jay, I'm with 123 Roofing. We're in the area today because some folks are qualifying for a new roof through the insurance carrier. So today we're taking 5 or 10 minutes out of our day to, do a quick free inspection to see if maybe you qualify. Now, some folks are qualifying, some folks aren't, but at least at the end, you'll know one way or the other whether you qualify or not, or at least what's going on your roof. Sounds good, right? What's your name? That's it. That's the whole pitch. But I want you to understand, no matter what you're selling, or you could be selling no soliciting signs out of the back of your truck, it's still the same intro. You're still gonna do all the steps just like we are right here. So let's talk about the couple other options you have when it comes to obtaining the information. I say, sounds good, right? What's your name? Some people say, fair enough. Your name is. Some people say, how do you spell your first name? But I just want you to know that it's you looking down at your paper and going ahead and taking that information. It's so vital to assume the close, because I can't tell you how many times people have given me their name and then I turn around and walked off and they're like, hey, what did I sign up for again? It's because of the way that I flow, my cadence, my curiosity that I've built, and at the end of the day, just because I've done it so many times. And that's what it's gonna take for you, is just doing this repetitiously. Now, why would you take the time to spend to learn this? I look at it like this, right? We're out helping homeowners. These homeowners are innocent. Storm came through, the insurance carrier is the big bad bully. And what I want you to really understand is, it's like a professional golfer standing on the tee box. There's people lining the fairways. Why do those people stand behind those ropes so close to those professional golfers? Because they know that those are professional golfers hitting golf balls. But if those were amateur golfers standing on those tee boxes, those people would not be nearly as excited about standing near the ropes. And what do I mean by that? I mean, if you're an amateur at this, there's a chance that you can get out and hurt homeowners. The ropes don't protect them from you. I need you to be a professional, because professionals don't hurt people, they help people in this industry. So take the time to become a pro, that way you don't hurt homeowners because of your lack of knowledge or skill. So if you want our one-page intro framework script, click the link in the description and we'll send it over to you for free. And I don't care how good you do the intro framework, no matter what, you're gonna have objections. So click the next video and we're gonna show you how to use the ask framework to get on the roofs that most people won't.